Now to that huge verdict overnight, a jury awarding $115 million to former wrestler Hulk Hogan in his lawsuit against the website Gawker. MSNBC's chief legal correspondent Ari Melber is here this morning with more details. Ari, good morning.
Good morning to you, Craig. Hulk Hogan is suing Gawker for publishing a video of him having sex now late Friday. After 2 weeks of testimony and only 6 hours of deliberations, a jury found Gawker guilty of violating Hogan's privacy when they posted that tape online.
$115 million.
Tears of joy as a jury awards Hulk Hogan $115 million, $15 million more than Hogan was originally seeking.
This is not only his victory today, but also anyone else who's been victimized by tabloid journalism.
Hogan tweeting, "Thank you, God, for justice." The former wrestler says Gawker violated his privacy when the blog published a video of him having sex with his former best friend's wife. The jury took less than 7 hours to reach a verdict after hearing closing arguments.
The point is, this guy's up in New York sitting behind a computer playing God with other people's lives.
Gawker's lawyers unsuccessfully urged the jury to protect freedom of the press, even if it seemed distasteful in this case.
We ask you to put aside passion and prejudice and sympathy and follow the law.
Both Hogan and the woman in the tape, Heather Clem, testified under oath they didn't know they were being filmed.
I was embarrassed what it did to me as a person, but it was even embarrassing as a character. Hulk Hogan was embarrassing. I just started violently shaking. I couldn't stop.
I shown the video. I immediately asked for it to stop.
Hogan, whose real name is Terry Bollea, says he should have a reasonable expectation of privacy when he's not in the public eye. Gawker founder Nick Denton says the company can still win this case on appeal.
I am confident that we would have prevailed at trial if we had been allowed to present the full case to the jury.
Now, Gawker argues a full case would include testimony from the man who actually recorded that sex tape, radio shock jock Bubba the Love Sponge. He had previously suggested Hogan knew about it all from the start. Now, if this verdict stands, Gawker could be financially crippled, and free press advocates are worrying that such a large penalty could intimidate reporters in the future. Craig?
Does Gawker have a strong case for appeal?
They do. They're going to argue, one, this is excessive. Typically in a wrongful death case, you get a $3 to $5 million award. This, $115 million.
Yeah.
And two, they're going to argue that this wasn't a case of privacy invasion, that they had other evidence not presented in this trial that suggested Hulk Hogan knew about this whole thing from the start, as I mentioned, that he was in on the sex tape, that it wasn't something done to him, but something he did. That, if you could get that in front of a jury and they believe you, well, that could change a lot.
All right, Melber, thank you, sir.